Hello there and welcome to Summer Slippers and Clogs, and we're kicking off with a clog in three very strong colours. But Debbie, we're calling the middle one red, and it's not coral.
Red. It's definitely
not
coral.
red by any stretch of the imagination.
A very pretty coral, a very
beautiful
soft coral. These are super. It's canvas. It's a canvas finish, which again is a microfiber finish on the shoe, inside and out on the upper. The footbed itself is leather, so that's leather that you're sitting inside. One thing I need to stress with you with this one, the instep is very high and it's a wider fit. You've got a lot of room going on in there. So if you're a standard fit, this is not for you. I love the toggle arrangement. That's on elastication across here. So the give across the top of the shoe is even more. So if you are a lady with a higher instep, and there are a lot of you around, I know that, this is perfect for you. A cut-out detail along the side here, which is fully lined, by the way, inside. So you can see the little flowery cut-out detail, but it doesn't go through to the inside, so it's not, cut all the way through. Rounded toe that's been reinforced slightly, so there's a lot of toe wiggle going on around there for you. Love the shaping here. It comes right the way back and cuddles your heel, because your heel sits inside there, not on top of it. So the fit is more like a shoe in a way, because you sit inside this footbed. Underfoot, great safety for wherever you're walking and going. And you've got about an inch in height here, so you've got a little bit of elevation if you need it, or even if you don't need it, it gives you a nicer walk often. So yeah, a super little clog for you. Three colours, this lovely denim, it looks like a woven finish on it, and it's wipe clean as well. It's really easy. That lovely soft coral, but you have to water red. And the other one is khaki, which is definitely is a khaki. But let's go and have a look at Sheila in them. What do you think about the fit, Sheila? Do you think I was accurate with that?
They're too big for me.
Yeah.
I'm a standard fit. These have definitely got lots of room in there. But I have seen other clogs that we've got coming up that'll fit my foot perfectly.
Yeah.
But this one, yeah, if you've got definitely a higher instep or a wider foot, it's going to be perfect for you. But not if you're a standard fit. I love the look of them. I think the colours are fabulous. I love that little bit of punched out detail with the sort of like the little bit like spirograph on the side, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, exactly what it is.
Yeah, and that toggle detail. But I think they're a fabulous clog, and they're very lightweight as well.
And you could not have chosen a better colour to go with your top.
I know, it works really well, doesn't it?
Your top as well, just unbelievable. So denim, khaki and red, but please rest assured it's not red, it's a beautiful coral colour. For the three different colourways for the Paver's lightweight slip-on clog. Size range is 3 to 8, $27.99, and that order code 317828. Hello there, we've got a Paver's staple for you now. Been on the Paver shelves, selling so well for years and years in a new, very on-trend range of fabulous colours.
I remember finding this at one of the footwear shows that around the world. We found this couple of two brothers that make these just above Lisbon in Portugal, and they are hysterical guys. They're really funny. They're very nice, very honest, and they make this multi-stretch shoe, which when we found it was like, that's going to sell on TV. That's fantastic for TV, because obviously you can't touch these, you can't put them on. We're not in a shoe shop. You're just trusting our word for the way they fit. So this multi-stretch, the way these are made, a little bit like a sock. They're made on lengths of fabric that stretch every single which way. So there's nothing at all to interfere with your comfort. You can move your toes around, you can move your foot around, your feet swell as the day goes on, it goes with you. Sideways on, look at the stretch on the top of it. It just sits, but it has got an outdoor sole unit, a proper solid sole unit that moves around with the shoe obviously, but it's making it an outdoor wear slipper, if you like, or shoe. I know, because I've seen it worn, and you'd know if you've travelled through Europe at all, if you're lucky enough to go on holiday anywhere in Europe, that you will see service industry people wearing these all the time. People that work in hotels, people that work in leisure, because they're so comfortable. It's like putting a sock on, and your feet are so comfortable in it, but you're safe and secure and anti-slip. And as Julie so rightly said, new range of colourways. This is all breathable, by the way. These materials are all breathable. So in front of me, we've got this lovely marl that we're actually calling black. Well, it is black and white, but it's like a marl finish. It looks a sort of grey colour. Got it in navy. We've got it in a new one called Saffron, which is quite a gold colour. It's got sheen on it. We've got it in purple, which we've actually done before. It's been really successful. And a new colour we've got is lime. So go and have a look at Sheila in the navy one on her foot.
Quite demure on you, Sheila.
It is. But I
remember the other colours.
I remember when Debbie first brought them here, and I looked at them and I thought, oh, it looks a bit odd. I'm not quite sure. But actually, when you put them on, it's got a really gorgeous feel to it. They are so incredibly comfortable. And I talked to Linda about it because she won't mind, but she has got funny feet, hasn't she? She has got her bunions and things like that. But because you've got that real comfort over the foot, nothing digs in, there's nothing restrictive.
Nothing to interfere at all.
Not whatsoever.
Yeah. And they are superbly comfy, aren't they?
They are incredibly comfortable.
Fantastic. They are the Paver's Stretch Fit Slipper. Size range is 2 to 9. 125054 is that order code. $19.99 is the price. And look at those colours. Black and white, which as Debbie says is like a marl. Lime, navy, purple or saffron. Ooh, golden. You're watching Summer Slippers and Clogs, and we have an embroidered clog for you now. Something a bit
Very
different.
pretty colours. Remember the children's programme that used to be called Rainbow? That's just what it's like. We've got a rainbow of colours going on at the side there, a circular part there, and then overstitching all the way around the top, right the way around here. This is one touch fastening, by the way. So there's lots of room in it for you. And then the stitching goes right the way around the back as well. Very interestingly made. Reminds me of a proper clog, a proper Dutch clog in shaping at the front. It's got lots of reinforcement at the toe. So there's lots of toe wiggle movement inside there. Inside here's leather. This is all man-made. It's microfiber inside and out. And then you're on, looks like sort of a woven base here, followed by this anti-slip bottom on it and slip sole unit on it on the base. Both of them have got the same arrangement but both different colours, so which is quite nice. The beige one has got the beige and white, and the blue one, which is a very pretty colour, has got the grey and white at the bottom, so it lends itself to being cooler shades. So whichever shading you are as a lady, you know, you can choose the blues or you can choose the beige. I do think it's got an element of fun in it, and I think it's, if you're somebody that likes to wear something that looks quite traditional but has got something going on, this is probably the one for you. Very lightweight, it's wider in fit, and as I said, one touch allows you to adjust this as you need it to be adjusted. Let's have a look at Sheila wearing the blue. Now, you know what I mean about the shape of the toe? It looks quite traditional, doesn't it?
Traditional clog, but it doesn't feel like a traditional clog because it's extremely
wooden, and it's
lightweight.
Yeah.
And I just think, you know, often you look round the high street and you look in shop windows and everything is sort of on a theme, everything's a bit similar to each other. Whereas if you like your footwear to look that little bit different,
Absolutely.
still got all the comfort there, this is fantastic because it is that little bit different. Like you say, Debbie, it's got that little bit of a rainbow effect with all those lovely colours. And I think this blue, it's a little bit, I mean, we're calling it denim, but it's a bit like porcelain blue, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Which is a really
or delf,
attractive...
or
Wedgwood.
Yeah. Wedgwood or delf,
And then the other colour, which is a really sort of like vanilla ice cream colour, isn't it? Which is really pretty.
Oh, don't. I'd love a vanilla ice cream.
But one thing I would say to you, size-wise, it goes up to a 9, 3 to a 9. It is wider in the fit, but if you've got a half-size foot, please go up the half size. You'll need that because it's, you know, it is true to length, but if you were half size, don't go down. We often explain this to you, go up. So if you're a 5, 5.5, go to a 6.
Good advice, Debbie, thank you. 318171 is the order code for the Paver's touch fastening embroidered clog. Sizes are 3 to 9. Beige or denim are your two lovely gentle colourways, $24.99. Oh, we've got a beautiful Italian fly flop for you now. I really like the styling on this one. It's gorgeous.
If you're a fly flop fan, which isn't that easy to say, go for it. That's all I can say to you. Go for it. It's stylish, it's gorgeous, it's simple. Both colourways are lovely. We've got a beige, which is not quite so beige. It's taupey with a bit of beige or stone with it. And then we've got the denim, which again, it's a very dark denim. It's more of a navy with a contrast over the top. Beautiful quality. It looks tailored almost. It's got lovely sort of shaping, lovely stitching all the way around the top of it. Plenty of room in it. It is a wider fit, but it is an extremely smart shoe for right the way at Mule, right the way through Clog. I'll change my my wording on it. Clogs obviously have got a full front. Mule has got an open front. That's the difference between the two things. It's beautiful quality. It's fly flop. Underneath, anti-slip. fabulous. Anatomic and anti-shock, so all of this movement, this is full of millions of air bubbles and they depress every time you take a step. So you're walking on an airwalk system. This is adjustable across the top, so if you need a bit of extra space across the top, you can have it. You've got little fly flop wings on the side there. So this is the navy version, and you're now going to see the beige version on Sheila. I wouldn't say it was beige.
No, I think it's almost light grey.
Yeah, me too.
It's gorgeous.
Way.
The beige is from the actual sole unit and the little buckle fastening across.
It is like a lovely grey.
It is a soft grey, isn't it? Yeah.
Do you know, I think the way that they've put the two colours together makes them look incredibly expensive.
It does.
It does. Really does.
Not $21.99.
Not at all. I think it's a lovely, well, both of them, real great colouring, and I think you will get a lot of wear out of them, especially this one, because it looks a little bit more nude in its shade. So if you think about all the pastels, all the bright colours that they're wearing through the, summertime, this is going to fit the bill beautifully. And then you've got that really comfortable footbed. And again, you pop your foot in, you don't feel as if you're going to come out of them at all. It's a great fitting fly flop. Again, that's a bit hard to say.
Yeah, it is.
Well.
It's a winner, isn't it?
It
really
is
a winner, this one.
It's a
if
sort
you were
of
a fly flop wearer, I would
Yeah.
go for this at $21.99.
Yeah.
I think I'm torn between the two colours, but probably the one you're wearing.
Me too.
I tell you why I like the beige, but it really is sort of more light grey, is because you can actually see the texture of that canvassy kind of material more.
It's just super.
And it's very on
great
trend.
buy.
And
Yeah.
even the little Fly Flot logo looks
Yeah.
so expensive as well. It looks great. This is the Fly Flot lightweight anatomic clog in beige or denim. They're your two colourways. $21.99 is the price. Size range is fantastic. It's 1 to 9, and the order code 317208. This is going to fly. Hello there, thanks for joining us for summer slippers and clogs. We've got a lovely little mule here now that could fit the bill for either.
Yeah.
Lightweight, just so pretty and dainty.
It is dainty. We're calling it a slipper mule because basically you can wear it outside or you can wear it as a slipper in the house, or a little house mule, because it's got an outdoor sole unit here. Unbelievably lightweight, unbelievably light. I mean, a small little packet of crisps probably weighs about the same as this. It's really light, which obviously helps with the comfort of it as well, because when you're walking around, you don't want anything heavy on your feet. It's also got anti-slip underneath there, which is brilliant. The upper itself is dainty, it's sweet. It's in the two colourways, the beige I'm holding with little white dots that have got a little bit of a sheen on them. If you move it around, you can see a little bit of a sheen. And then we've got two pieces of elastication here and here, which give you the movement across the top of the mule, which is just brilliant for you to wear. If you've got a foot that swells as the day goes on and your foot's slightly wider, it is a standard fit, but it will fit a slightly wider foot and also a slightly higher instep, which I've got personally. I've got a standard size foot, but my instep's high, so sometimes shoes need a little bit of room across the top there for me. Microfiber in and out, the whole thing, very movable, very pliable and flexible. And the other colour that you're going to see on our lovely Sheila is the navy. Navy with white dots will never go out of fashion, ever in this world. Have a look at them on your feet. They look lovely, don't they, Sheila?
They do. They're as cute
Really
as a
pretty.
button, aren't they?
They
They're
are.
really, really
Yeah.
cute. And I just think if you've got some swimwear that can match in,
Yeah.
it'd be absolutely fantastic for holidays. I just think they look really pretty. I wasn't over sure on the table, but once they're on the foot, I think they look fantastic.
Especially the navy.
Yeah, I think the navy and white is gorgeous because I think when it gets to summertime, that nautical look comes out every single time. And that footbed's lovely because you do actually sit down into it, so you don't feel as if you're going to slip out of them
Which
at
is
all.
great.
Yeah.
And they're also so light. They're the kind of little sort of mule that you can just pop in your bag if you're wearing heels.
Flat pack.
And
Just
you think,
totally go flat.
Yeah, but you think I want to change into something later on. They're ideal. My mum had a navy and white polka dot skirt when I was a little girl. I loved that skirt.
Yeah.
You're right about navy and white dot spots.
It
There's
just never
something-
ever goes out.
Just something about it
Yeah.
that's wonderful.
There
Yeah.
is. And your gorgeous sort of coral top
Yeah,
that blends
works
in so
well.
well. So you can mix colour with navy and white so well as well,
yes,
can't you?
You've got your navy cut-offs, they'd look great with white. They'd look lovely with a frock as well.
I mean, they would. Very girly.
Very girly,
very feminine.
Very, very dainty is
Yes,
that lovely word we said at the top. These are the Paver's lightweight, and they really are, Debbie was right, they're a bag of crisps lightweight mule slipper. Sizes are 3 to 8. 317968 is your order code. Details, of course, as always on the screen. They're $14.99. Fabulous price, beige or navy. Oh, we've got a lovely leather clog for you now, a Turkish leather clog in such lovely colours.
Gorgeous colours.
I love that green, but that denim blue is
I think
beautiful.
all four, the beautiful, the tan, the blue, the green. I mean, the Turkish are so good at this colour brushing, which is what these all have done, and they're very apparent that when you look at the leathers, you can see that it looks like it's almost sort of crumpled leather, but it's not. It's sort of the type of leather that it is. It's sort of a distressed leather, and then they've colour brushed over it with a slightly darker colour polish, and they do it on this big wheel, and it's done by hand. So each pair will be totally individual, but very, very well finished off, very well made, beautiful quality. All of this stitching, cross stitching, all of this is all hand stitched. And that's another thing they're very good at, hand stitching and hand finishing. So you've got the leather upper, beautiful quality. All of this around here is leather. Everything inside, everything is leather. So you've got leather lined, fully lined. All this is leather here, a really interesting, nice buckle on the side with little rivets that are all proper quality metal. And then underfoot, you've got this really, really safe base that you're walking on that has anti-shock in it as well. So you've got a really sound looking piece of footwear here that is just gorgeous. I think, you know, if you're going anywhere and you've got anti-slip as well, it's very, very smart, but in a very casual way. So I think if you're wearing jeans or wearing cut-offs or shorts or a skirt or whatever you want to wear, this clog is going to see you good. And also when you've got your foot in there, you're not sliding out of it because this comes so far back towards the heel of your foot. In fact, let's have a look at Sheila wearing it. She's got the red, but it's more of a flame red. It's a beautiful colour, isn't it, Sheila?
Beautiful. I mean, I've got coral on, but it's going to go with lots of different shades. And I think they've chosen well with the colours, actually. But it's such a substantial clog.
Yeah.
You know, it's so well made. This is going to have longevity. It's going to go on season after season after season. Love the stitch work. And also the footbed. When I first felt it, and we talked about it, didn't we? We thought that it was a little bit hard, but it's when you put your foot in and your weight goes down into it, you really do sink into that footbed, which is lovely. I love that buckle detail. You probably could just adjust it a little bit, but you probably just keep it in one position. But really nice coverage for ladies that don't really like their toes.
Absolutely. And also what we've found, because of wearing them, and we always try and help you out with the fit, is that if you are a half size, go up the half size in this one, because it is true to size. But if you do want to, you don't need to go down. So if you're 5.5, get a 6.
Yeah, if you're erring on being slightly bigger for your size. The Paver's lightweight leather clog, a good sized range actually, sizes 3 to 9 in denim, green, red and tan, and they're all really luminous colours. $34.99, and worth investing in a little leather spray to keep them looking as good as possible. Now, if you're after a lightweight mule slipper that's got some really good foot coverage but still gets the air to your foot, this is just the ticket, because I like the way it starts sort of, you've got a little bit of a peep toe, but then a lot of coverage.
Yeah, it's showing a few toes at the front. Obviously, it's showing your toes at the front, not a few toes. And it's got a little cut into at the top for the venting to happen around the instep of the foot there. Very, very lightweight, but remember it has got an outside sole unit. So although we're calling it a slipper, you can wear this outside as well. Lots of flexibility on it. It's all microfiber. It's a really simple little thing, but it's got a lovely dainty floral finish on it. Now we've got it in the blue, which is the one I'm holding. We've got it in what we call purple, but I would seriously say it's more pink. And then we've got it in a beige, which has got oranges and pinks in it as well. So it's a really pretty little thing, and it's very serviceable, and price-wise, it's unbelievable value. For wearing this anywhere you want to wear, whether it be on the promenade, on the decking, in your garden, on your path, or in your house, it's going to service you right the way through. It is slightly wider in fit, so there's lots of room in that upper to hold on to beautifully. And it's just a simple little, dainty little thing.
But you could wear it. You could go nip round to the shops and get.
No, you could. This is an outdoor unit, so you can take it on your holidays with you and wear it as an outdoor shoe.
And I was trying to think, the one that Sheila's got on, which we'll see in a minute, which, as you said, we're calling purple, but definitely is most pink. Yeah. Is more slippery. But the blue one, you could get away with wearing that with blue cut-offs or whatever. It looks less slipper-like, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I just think these days, the way trends are changing, people are using all sorts of different fabrics and different materials for outdoor footwear.
Yeah.
And this works. I mean, let's have a look at Sheila wearing it. But it's pink, isn't it, Sheila?
It definitely is
pink.
Shades of pink. Yes. But the thing is, there's a lot of ladies that don't really like to wear slippers. So they want something that's as comfortable as slippers, but they don't automatically zoom in and think, oh, she's got her slippers on if you went outside or you were on holiday. I think with that V at the front, it's very flattering on the foot, because you don't always think of slippers as being flattering.
No.
But I just think it's a very feminine look, and just something that's easy just to slip on, as lightweight as anything. So Julie, you were talking earlier about how it's important to get something lightweight in your luggage, and these would be perfect for that.
Yeah, and they are very flattering to your foot, actually. They really are. Beige, blue or purple, your three colourways, but it is purple with a lot of accents on pink. $14.99, fabulous price. Sizes are 3 to 8 and 317 966 is the order code for the Paver's lightweight floral mule slipper. Got a very, very easy wear little slipper mule for you now. Great flexibility, really good.
Yeah, again, it's a slipper mule, calling, whichever way you want to go with a mule or a slipper. It does both things because you can wear it in the house, no problem, but you can also wear it outside because this is an outdoor sole unit. Doesn't wear out, anti-slip, very, very flexible, very, very light, like the couple that you've already seen. Airtexy look on the top, which is, that is a brand name, but there's lots of other people that do that. But it's actually made of microfiber, the whole thing. So breathability of it's superb. So you've got this top here that actually opens up with a one touch there. Very, very easy to get on and off. It is wider in the fit and they've got lots of room for adjustability. So you've got lots of room across the top of the foot. But I think it's really nice, like Julie's just said, the open areas make it look really quite attractive. Now I've got the navy one. I have to put my hand in it before you can see where the holes are really. But if we look at the beige one on Sheila's foot, you see the beige and navy that we've got on here, you'll see how attractive it actually is. But Sheila's got a standard foot and this is a wider fit. So there's lots of room going on in there that she's not taking up with her foot. So all of you ladies there with that slightly larger foot or a higher instep, absolutely perfect for you. Great for your holidays, great for around the pool, great for on a boat or on a promenade or just everyday wear. And then great for in the house as well.
Absolutely, and just chuck them in your bags.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Light.
Light as feather. They weigh nothing. And they also flat pack as well.
That is
very,
actually
very
lighter
easy.
than a bag of crisps.
Yes, it doesn't weigh anything, does
That's
it?
incredible. And they flat pack, which is wonderful. Sheila, most important question, how do they feel?
Do you know, because it's got the one-touch fastening, even though these are a little bit wider fitting, you can bring that right across. And I love the upper. It's extremely lightweight, but it's slightly padded and cushioned.
You can
so
see
you've got that
yeah.
really comfortable feel. And I think it is quite flattering on the foot because it comes in all the right places.
Yes.
A little bit like a swimsuit, the
Yes,
waist that's
yes.
cut out. So I think it's a really nice shape with this. And again, lots of people don't want lots of florals and bright colours. So we've got two really good serviceable colours in this, I think.
No, I agree with you.
Be nice to mix it with a swimsuit that was cut in.
Definitely,
and then
it
it would
looked really
just sort
nice.
of echo it, wouldn't it? Which colour, Debs?
Navy.
Navy. For me, I actually think the beige is lovely. What about you, Sheila?
I think the beige on the table looks, I'm sorry to say, a little bit boring, but on the foot, it really brings it to life, doesn't it?
Especially with a tan.
Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
This is the Paver's dual strap touch fastening slipper mule. That's easy to say. Sizes are 3 to 8. Beige and navy are the two colourways. They're $14.99. Fantastic price point. Pick up the phone or go online to paversshoes.tv and the order code that you'll need 317967. Hello there, you're watching Summer Slippers and Clogs, and we've got a fly flop clog for you. Say no more.
Well, yeah, you know what you're getting, don't you? You always know what you're getting with a fly flop. You get an anti-shock, you get an anatomic, you're getting anti-slip, you're getting very lightweight, you're getting self-moulding, as some people call it. A friend of mine always calls it self-moulding, because that's actually what it does. We put your foot inside a fly flop and your foot sinks into it and it becomes a perfect fit for you. That will never change. That's what fly flop has stood by all the years it's been manufacturing shoes, and it still does. 3 colourways to choose from. The upper is man-made, it's microfiber, so it's spongeable, it'll wash down. The inside is leather. This part is leather, so you know you're ultimately so comfortable. The breathability of it is fantastic and the comfort is amazing. It's on a wedge. Very, very easy to walk and easy to deal with. The back of the Mule actually comes in line with your ankle bone, more or less, so you can't walk out of it. Any of you are frightened of wearing a Mule, please don't be, especially with a fly flop. And then, of course, your body weight sinks into the upper, and whatever you're walking on sinks into it this way. So it's like a sponge almost. It takes on your body weight and takes on the surface you're walking on, so you don't feel anything. It's like an airwalk system. Lots of movement in the shoe, and as I said, 3 really nice colours to choose from. Now Sheila's chosen are we calling it purple? Yeah, we are calling it. I think we're calling it purple because the purple edge around the top and a little bit of purple going on it.
But you could wear it with blue.
You could wear it with blue.
Easy.
Because it's a
wear it with white.
hyacinth
It
blue,
is a
really,
hyacinth
isn't it?
blue. It's a very, very pretty colourway. So we've got the colourway you're wearing, we've got the red. It's the edging is red because there's lots of sweet pinks and sort of warm shades in that. And then we've got the beige, which has greens and oranges and camel colours in it. So you've got a really nice choice. But how does it feel on your foot?
You
It's
know,
got to
when
feel
it's
great.
a fly
It's a fly
flop,
flop.
I mean, you know, but I was looking at the price actually, Debbie. I was quite blown
Really,
away what you
really
get
reasonable.
for this money,
Absolutely.
which is fantastic. I mean, the footbed is always amazing when you put a fly flop on, and if you've never experienced it before, it's a real treat for your feet, isn't
Yeah,
it, when you put a fly flop on? But I just think that upper is so incredibly feminine. I think it is lovely, really fresh looking as well. And I think if you've got a pair of white jeans, cut-offs, white skirt, white shorts, and then you coordinate with your tops, it's going to look fabulous as an outfit. It's going to look so pretty.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And
Fresh. It's very fresh, isn't
Yeah,
it?
very fresh.
And you might be able to sort of add a little scarf in that hyacinth blue or in the pretty, they're very sweet pea colours, aren't
Yeah,
they? They're
they are.
lovely. This is the Fly Flop Anatomic Slip-On Clog. Size range great, as it always is with fly flops. Size 1 to 9, fantastic. $21.99 is the price. 317207 is the order code in beige, in purple or red.